Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about positive thinking, my version of it, what I understood through the years, and after spending hundreds of thousands in training, what I found to be the secret about it. So get higher on supply means be positive and vibrate high, and you'll be high on life. You won't need any alcohol, any other drug. So yeah, I'm gonna give you quickly 6 bullet point benefit of being positive and how you can make it in your life, and then apply those. And I'm gonna share with you a secret and what I teach in the Road to Abundance University. So it can reduce your stress and anxiety. It can improve your mood and enhance it overall. It can boost your self-confidence. It can enhance your resilience. It can strengthen your relationship and improve your physical health. So let's just start with the placebo effect regarding health. Placebo effect, if you didn't know, they make study. So when they want to roll out a new supplements or a new drug or stuff like that, or even for a bunch of other stuff, they can do placebo. So some of the people will get a fake, the other people will get a real, and they see if there's a difference. So let's say they want to test a placebo for testosterone supplements. They're going to give those people fake pills, so sugar, and they're going to give those people the pill, and for 5 weeks, they both think that they're getting the same supplements. And then they're gonna notice if there's a major difference, because they know how strong the mind of someone that think that is getting a certain supplement or something can make it happen in the body. And there was even a story about in the war, at some point they didn't have any morphine anymore. And then the soldier were like, they came injured and they needed to have surgery and stuff like that. And they didn't know what to do because the soldier were like in terrible pain. So they were like, let's give them saline water and tell them that it's morphine. And that's what they did. And boom, like magic, the soldier didn't feel anything of the operation, because their body put them in a kind of trance, because you have so much chemical, so much hormone, so much thing. Like your own body is a drugstore and it can make a lot of things happen. Like one guy that controlled his mind like no one is Wim Hof, can be submerged in water and his body temperature doesn't even change. So placebo effect is the positive way of it. It's like you're not getting it, but because you think you are, or you think you're getting the effect, you will actually have the effect. The nocebo effect work the same exact way, but on the negative side. And this work with your thoughts. So how this relate to life? Every time there's a situation that will happen to you, you have two choices. Either you see the positive side or you see the negative side. And your life will be dictated by this specific thing, okay? It's not about saying that there's no weed on my grass, there's no weed on my grass, there's no weed on my grass, and then there's not gonna be. It's not a magical thinking. It's a way of living. That's the difference, okay? So you have to align your feeling with the thought. So you're gonna practice it, okay? So let's say it's raining outside. Instead of saying it's a shitty day, and then what it's gonna do inside saying that it's a shitty day, saying that it's raining, saying that it's a bad day, it's gonna make it a bad day. And it's not the fact only that you are saying it, it's the fact that you're feeling it. Notice how you're feeling when something that you don't like happened. Let's say when I was in Canada and I didn't like when the cold was coming or stuff like that, I started to see that it was affecting my mood. It was affecting the way I was feeling, the way I was behaving. And maybe I wasn't attracting the best thing, because then the most important thing in life is how you feel. You want to feel good most of the time, if not all the time. But we know all the time might not be possible. So let's say most of the time, okay? And if you're talking shit and you're always doing that negative talk, it will affect your vibration negatively. And you can't attract from that anchor point. So if you're very negative, if you're saying that it's a bad day, it's gonna be a bad day, or it's raining, and then you think about how dangerous it is on the road because it's raining, and then boom, you get an accident, you attracted that to you. But if on the other hand you're like, wow, it's raining, it's beautiful outside, the water is gonna water the grass, it's gonna be good for nature, and then you just appreciate the beauty of it, then it might change your perspective. And then maybe when it's snowing, you're like, wow, I'm so grateful that I have 4 seasons, I can see something different, everything is white, it looks beautiful, I can go skiing, I can do outdoor activity. Like there's always 2 ways of seeing things. But if you do live in Montreal and you are stuck there, how do you want to live your life? For example, do you want to be negative for 4 months of the year or 5 months of the year when there's snow and it's cold and it's half of your year? That's what a lot of people do with their work, with their life, with their relationship. So the majority of your life, you're gonna think a negative way. and it's gonna translate into feeling a negative way. And that's the important thing. That's when it clicked for me. That's after all the traveling that I did, after all reading all those books, investing in all those things, what I noticed is it's not necessarily the thinking positive, but feeling good. And normally when you're inclined of seeing the positive side of thing, thinking the positive side of thing, it will affect how you feel inside. And then you'll start to feel good, and it will impact your health, your anxiety, your stress, your mood. It will impact everything. Trust me when I say that, because if you're so focused on what's negative about you, you won't see what's good in your life. That's why I journal every day. The gratitude journal is about positive thinking in a sense, because you're putting on paper what are you grateful for, and it's all positive thing. I'm grateful for the amazing breakfast I enjoy. I'm grateful for this new piece of clothing. I'm grateful for this amazing view. I live on a lake. I'm grateful for whatever you want to be grateful for. This beautiful relationship with my wifey. I'm grateful that I'm able to give the best food to my dog. It can be material. It can be, I'm grateful that I learned to play tennis. I'm grateful for this amazing hanging out with friends. I'm grateful for whatever you want, but you're aligning your brain to focus on what's good in your life. And then it will translate also into fear and faith, because fear is when you keep thinking negative, and it's an undirected imagination of the future, because we don't know what's in the future. And then faith is gonna be a positive thinking of the future. So let's say I create a company, I can either be negative about it, it's not gonna work, and that's what people are gonna tell you, oh, be careful, it's not gonna work, it's hard, it's this and that. But what if you start thinking the other way? It's gonna be easy, everything will flow effortlessly, I will make it happen, and you start those positive thinking. It will translate into how you feel about that company in the future, how you feel about that relationship in the future. It's all about feeling. And at the moment, it might be hard for you to know how to do that. And it was hard for me in terms of, I didn't know exactly how to approach that. I didn't know how to become that, because we have habits, and we are a creature of habits, and we are a creature of subconscious mind. So 95% of your action and your thoughts come from your subconscious mind. So how can you modify it? And that's what I teach in the Road to Abundance University. So in order to be in a elevated states, in order to be in that frequency of happiness, abundance, and all those good vibes, you just gotta become that person. And I will teach you that. And I know a lot of people read book and they didn't understand quite all the, because it's a lot of like subliminal message. And I will give you the secret that I found. I will give you all the knowledge that I learned from mentorship. I will give you all that in Road to Abundance University. So if you want to apply, if you're someone that wants more out of life, you want to go full potential in your health, wealth, and relationship, you want better and more deeper connection in relationship, you want to find either the love of your life, or you want to empower and make better relationship with your current partner, you want better friends, you want better surrounding, better environment, I'll help you to do that. If you want more money, you want to double your business, you need also to work on the person that's managing that business. And if we upgrade the human behind, it will upgrade the business. And same thing for your health. So apply for Road to Abundance University if you're someone that seeks to have his highest potential achieved and want more out of his life. I'll see you in another video.